Hi, I'm Chris Brown with Beeline Property Management, and we cover the Inland Empire area of Southern California. Today I'm going to be describing and going over California's warranty of habitability law. What this law says in a nutshell, and what it does is it requires landlords and their managers to maintain a property in a livable standard. And some of the examples I'll go over that's right out of the text. Plumbing, electricity, and gas must be maintained and in good working order. You must have operable deadbolts on all swinging entry doors and lockable windows. The waterproofing and the weather protection of the home must be intact. So what this law does is it tries to, well, its intent is to make sure that homes are being rented out that are in a livable condition, and something that's very concrete, not what an owner may feel is livable or something that they would be okay to live with, but what California standards say is livable. An example that we came across in a home that was an older home and it did need some upkeep. It had a heater system that was extremely old and really needed to be updated, and the homeowner wanted to save the cost by not updating it. At one point when the system went out completely, his way of resolving the problem was to put in floor heaters, the units that you can plug in and move from room to room, which would have been acceptable as a temporary until the item was replaced correctly. But the problem was, with the age of the home, even these floor units continued to pop the breakers. So even that wasn't providing the heat that a tenant needed in a time of season that was very cold. At the end of the day, the owner's idea of resolving this was to have us tell the tenant that it's not going to be cold forever and put more blankets on while they're sleeping or when they're sitting and enjoying the home, whatever the case might be. And this owner really thought that this was going to be a solution that would be acceptable by the tenant and acceptable by us, which it was acceptable by neither. And to make things even worse, it was not acceptable by the city, who came in and they red tagged that item, put the tenant out of the home, and told us to pass on to the owner that the home would not be considered livable until the item was fixed. Now, in the meantime, because the tenant was put out of the home, the owner wound up getting stuck with a bill to house him off-site and pay for the heater to be replaced. So the good rule of thumb: make sure your home's livable. Skirting the law and trying to get around the requirements is only going to wind up costing you more money and make for a bad experience all around. So in a nutshell, this is California's warranty of habitability law. If there's any questions on this or any other items that we cover, please feel free to contact us.